Yo, y'all know who it is, man. It's been 2 weeks, but we're back. I keep taking these weak ass breaks, and I'm realizing, damn, we're doing nothing in these weak ass breaks, girl. As much as I want a lot of y'all to say, oh, my summer's been exciting, um, not a lot going on, man. Not a lot going on, man. To be honest, right? I wanted to post, but been busy, bro. Been busy. But today's video, we're just gonna talk sports and music, especially music because we have some exciting albums coming out on this Friday. Ken. The main one we'll be talking about is Ken Carson and Experiment. Obviously, for the people that know me, I love Ken Carson. Ken. It's hard to explain, but the title Experiment, I just want to talk about that. It's just like, what will we be seeing? Like, what type of sound will Ken be bringing to this album, right? Because the whole theme is experimenting, right? Trying something new, right? People have ridiculed Ken and they're saying, oh, same old flow every song, every album's the same old flow, everything is the same. But what if he does switch it up? It's just like, you can never make music fans happy anyway. It's impossible, especially the underground. Well, mainly mainstream, but you get what I'm saying. The underground music in general, bro. It's hard to make a lot of these fans happy because they expect everything to be fucking perfect. I swear, they expect everything to be top of the top, cream of the crop, cream of the crop type shit, right? And this album, I'm just hoping it's very good. 22 tracks. Track list did get revealed sometime yesterday. I think like evening of yesterday. But honestly, bro, my brother in Christ, I hope it's a good album. I will be listening to it, off camera, and I will give my thoughts on camera, like we did with, Iceman. But I'll be honest, it's gonna shake up, and then we have Nine Vicious possibly dropping seduction, however you say it. I think it's sedition. I don't even know really what that means. I have to look that shit up, but I'm be honest. Yeah. I think with Nine, I don't know what this is gonna be. It might be an EP because we know if you listen to Nine, his EPs go, Before Steel Addict, BFTM, things like that, so this might be BFS, but it's interesting because Nine dropped Emotions 2 going on 3 months ago, basically, right? And Emotions, I feel like, was a pretty good album, things could have been better, right? I don't think it's Nine's best album by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think it is. I think For Nothing is a way better album, but that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect to Nine in any other way, man. Like I think Nine is really. I think everybody in the underground, because I can't really call him underground anymore, but I think he has the most mainstream appeal. If we're talking about if he's still underground, to go mainstream, him and PZ, I feel like, a lot of people in the OA collective, not just PZ but just everybody. Hopefully I'm throwing that shit up right. Mine is my pinky, but everybody in that collective really has pretty good mainstream appeal. But back to Nine, I feel like Nine has very good mainstream appeal, and I feel like you can never really make mainstream rap fans happy. The niggas that are on Rap Caviar 24/7, and their favorite artist is Drake, 21 Savage, a bunch of other niggas, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying, nigga, like, when it comes to mainstream appeal, it's like, it's gonna be different, right? I can talk about the underground a lot, right? The underground has been very interesting, right? It's the underground, right? I think when it comes to mainstream appeal, I think Nine has it, PZ has it. A lot of people do have it, but I mean, I don't like to diss nobody. Like, there's some artists that I feel like that are in the underground that don't have it. Like, Too Slimy. Like, Too Slimy's music is just 808s and chaos mixed into one, right? right? Different. A lot of artists do that, but difference is he doesn't. I literally can't hear his lyrics. Like, and it's like, at one point in time when I first decided to listen to him, you know, and turned on one song, I was like, why the fuck is anybody listening to him? No disrespect, it's just the music was that bad that it's like it has to be a troll. It has to be. There's no way this is real. This has to be meme music. This has to be meme music where niggas just memeing this shit. But no, niggas actually listen to Too Slimy, and it's crazy. The nigga at one point got an Uzi cosign. So it's real, bro. It's actually real. It's not a joke that he's actually getting recognition and people are calling him talented. It's actually real. Fuck sports talk. This might just be music talk, but we'll get sports and things. But like my brother in Christ, like, how do you get a cosign from one of the biggest contributors to shaping the underground scene, where a lot of these niggas in the underground really have an Uzi type of flow, right? And Uzi influenced so much shit in the underground. Him and Cardi, I feel like, influenced a lot, especially in that, 2016 SoundCloud wave of guys that really, 2016, 2017 SoundCloud wave, that wave of guys that really pushed a lot of these younger artists and these newer artists and just these people in the underground to really rap like that and to take bits and pieces, right? But like, it's insane how, like I said, I don't want to hate. I if you like the music, bro, you like the music, but to me, I just can't get behind it. Like, bro, I can't, bro. There's some people that really like that type of shit, and there's a lot of people like myself that just don't fuck with it, bro. I just don't fuck with it. That shit's ass to me, personally, right? But no, though, like, very interesting week of music that we have, I think Ken, for sure, I feel it's gonna be a good album, bro. Ken hasn't really missed in a while when it comes to albums, I think his best album is A Great Chaos. AGC, I feel like, put Ken on, I wouldn't say to the mainstream, well, kind of, it really depends, but it really elevated his career, because there was a point in time that people didn't think Ken was really that great, right? Ken's influence, right, to people, and you can say the underground as well, like, people thought Loon was better than him, and that's disrespect to Loon, that's not disrespect to Loon, but it's like, at a point in time, people didn't really resonate with Ken at a point in time, and then I think A Great Chaos came out, and a whole broad of fans came, and I feel like that's where Ken really pushed himself, and then More Chaos was really good as well. But AGC, I feel like, elevated and pushed Ken's career to the point where it was too good to be true. Like, I think that album, I wouldn't say saved, because he was already having a good career, but it elevated his career to the point of, okay, his talent is undeniable. Like, this, you can see why Playboy Cardi decided to sign this artist. That's kind of what it feels like, But yeah, obviously, get back to Nine's point of view. Like, Nine is rose definitely from controversy and things like that, and his music is pretty good. It's just like, I wonder what this project is gonna be. Cause I saw the IG photos and I was like, this is confusing me. But it's Nine, bro. Everything about Nine does confuse me, right? But at the end of the day, you gotta wait and see. But getting to sports talking things, which won't be too long. LeBron, obviously, y'all know I'm a Warriors fan, but LeBron decided that he will play somewhere else. The 41-year-old has decided he will no longer be a Laker after a good 7 to 8 years, and now I feel like he had a good 10 year in LA. People don't think it was really that good, but I mean, he won a ring. So no matter what y'all say about the bubble, he won a ring. So, and he made it to the playoffs majority of the time. Did they get packed up in the first round? Most of the time, yes. But the West will be the West, right? Other news, Kawhi is back in Toronto. Honestly, this trade isn't moving me, right? You give away Brandon Ingram, cool. You give away Grady Dick, you give away a lot of picks, that's cool. But my nigga, this trade is not moving me. You wanna know why this trade's not moving me? Because the rest of their team, him and Scotty and CMB, Colin Murray Royals, is cool and all. That's good defense. That's immaculate defense. But you can't win games when Jakob Poeltl is your starting center. That's no disrespect. It's just you need a better center. Emmanuel Quickley is one of your starting guards. This isn't really a championship team. And RJ Barrett is your starting shooting guard. And I haven't been sold on RJ Barrett in a long time because he disappointed me. Right? Kind of disappointed me in his career. He's shown flashes, but at the same time, from Duke RJ Barrett, this is not what I thought he would be. Right? So it's just, I don't know. This team isn't moving me. Also, the Giannis to Miami move is not moving me either. Right? I see it, but at the same time, I don't see it. I really don't see it. Like, you got to do that. And then I saw John Morant go to Portland, which the trade value for John Morant is very, very, very insane to me. Right? I know he hasn't played in a while. I know he basically, I wouldn't say quit on the game, but he didn't really the Grizzlies are ass anyway, so it doesn't matter if he doesn't play or not. But it's just when Ja comes back, what is it gonna be? The Blazers have fucking so many guards. Like this move very much confused me. You have all of these guards. You have Dame's gonna be starting, Ja's gonna be starting most likely, and it just confuses me. Like I don't know, bro. Small ball lineup of doom, by the way. But yeah, very interesting free agency so far. Motherfucker, I just saw the Lakers sign 4 niggas in the span of an hour. So, yeah, things like that, it's weird. Mitchell Robinson got signed to the Celtics, right? Things like that. Now though, wherever Bron's gonna go, which I hope he comes home. I hope he goes to Golden State. If he comes to Golden State, bro, I'm not saying we're gonna win. We're gonna win a ring, but it's gonna be elevated chances, bro. Because this year wasn't that great, right? You go to the playing tournament, cool. We beat the Clippers, right? To go, because we have no choice but to fight for the 8th seed. So, because we were the 9th or the 10th, all right? And it's like, damn, then fucking Jalen Green drops 40 on us, and the Suns are the 8th seed, and we get kicked out, right? We don't make the playoffs. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, got some good draft picks, things like that, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But nah, though, very interesting free agency so far in the league. But yeah, that's all I got today. I know. Right? Hopefully LeBron signs somewhere. Right? We'll make a video on that tomorrow if he signs, in the next couple hours or so, things like that. But, we're going to see more consistency. I hope so on the channel, right? People talk about my consistency, people, you need to be more consistent. I know. I know. All right, so it's good to be, good to be here. But yeah, God bless, man. Whew. Can y'all see me, bro? What the fuck?